Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and I've made a new pick a card read for you. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Well, let's find out. I've made 3 readings here, the crystal, the flower and the shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive to it. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. Now, there's 2 ways in which to win a private reading with me every single month. The first draw is for the subscribers of my YouTube channel who click like on this video and leave a comment on it. That'll get you one entry. Enter as many times as you like throughout the month. The second way is by purchasing the deeper dive to this or any other of my pick a card reads. That'll get you an entry into the second prize draw. So good luck with winning those. All you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Oh, and your timestamps are in the description box and in the comments below as well to fast forward to your reading. Would you like the crystal? The crystal is out with this Majesty kitty. Your Majesty. Royalty, huh? Or the flower, which is out with the Bliss kitty. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the Tending the Garden cat. Take a pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment to get into that prize draw. I've got a daily tarot show that I do every day here on YouTube. I've got a live show 3 times a week called Psychic Cafe where I give 1-question readings in there. You can book in for those 1-question reads on my website behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also on up there. What I do is all the pre-booked readings. I do them right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay so you don't need to make it live if you can't make it or if you don't want to come live. Alternatively, you can come live, find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. So you can set a reminder and come along live for that. I would love to see you in there and read for you. I make 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week as well. Let me know what you want them to next ones to be about in the comments below. And I offer private readings from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also on up there too. I get all of my readings out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so a quick turnaround there. So there you go. Crystal, flower or shell, take your pick now. I'll see you in your reading. If you chose the crystal, and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading and find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Got 2 cards out straight away. Tending the future and making a wish. So this is someone who is hoping that they've got a future with you and they're wishing for that long term. They're wishing for something long term with you. So they could actually be tending the future as well. So they could be wanting to put things in place so that they can, you know, so it ensures a long term like success with you, long term relationship with you, or whatever that means to you. How do they feel about crystals? How does crystal's person feel about them? Majesty. Wow, they really honor you. They think you're amazing. A lot of honor and respect and relaxation. You make them chill out. They feel relaxed around you. That's really nice, you know, when people feel calm and relaxed around us, or when we feel calm and relaxed around someone else. Really good energy. So yeah, you've got great energy and they feel really good around you. They're hoping to have a future with you. What else? Listen, paying a lot of attention to you at the moment. They're checking you out. They're listening to what you say. They're reading your post. They are, paying close attention to you and kind of finding out more about you, who you really are. Tell us more. The Devil, very tempted. They could be borderline obsessed with you as well with that Devil card. It's a card of indulgence, you know, and so when we're talking about how we feel about someone, it can be obsession, to the point of obsession. What else? The 7 of Cups. So I hope to make a wise choice. Could be a little bit confused about choices there as well. Tell us more. Let's just get one more. I want to get some messages out from your person today. Nine of Swords, anxious. Okay, I've got some anxiety going on. So it could be a little bit fearful of you as well. The Devil, tell us why the Devil is here, this low-key obsession with you. Knight of Inspiration, because you're so good looking. They want to rush right in, the Knight of Inspiration. They're excited, passionate about you. They've got feelings for you and, yeah, very attracted to you. And they want to rush forward. So this could be someone who is trying to pull themselves back, trying to slow themselves down a little bit. Because of the kind of, yeah, low-key obsessed with you. Joy and sexual energy is behind that as well. The joy of sex. So you make them really happy and they're very attracted to you too. So yeah, wanting to kind of rush into it, borderline obsessed. Seven of Cups, happen to make a good choice. Could be confused about choices. Why do we have the Seven of Cups here? Perhaps in the past they've not made good choices in love, and so there could be a bit of trepidation there. The Hierophant, because they want something long-term, so they're just kind of making sure that they're making the right choice because they want a long-term relationship. Self-protection as well, they know to protect themselves, so this isn't someone that's rushing in. Queen of Materials, they want to make sure that you are like stable. Stable, which we need time for that, right? So I think this is someone that's taking their time because they want to make a right choice in you, make sure that you're that long-term person for them. So they'll be looking out for compatibility and listening to you very carefully. What's behind that? Emotional release is behind that. There's part of them that's hoping, wishing for you to be the long-term person, and it will be a relief, emotional like relief for them if you are. Perhaps they've been looking for a long time. Perhaps you have been too. But Nine of Swords, anxious. They're anxious about this. Oh, yeah. Nine of Emotions. They're anxious that, like, they're the one that can make your wishes come true. So they're hoping that, like, you feel the same about them, and that, because they're looking at you and thinking, like, you're the bee's knees kind of thing. You're amazing with this Majesty card and all of that. So they're hoping that they are that for you too, and that they can actually make you happy. They're anxious about that. So it's not so much a fear of rejection, it's more of a fear of, will they do the best by you? Can this be a long-term thing? Are they going to make you long-term happy, or are they not going to be able to provide enough for you to be happy, and then it won't be long-term? So this person's really thinking about it, the long-term stuff. Inner journey. Interesting. Inner journey behind that. This is someone that's done the inner work on themselves. This is someone that is asking themselves the right questions about relationships. They've figured it out. They've figured out what will make like a good long-term relationship, and they're hoping that it's you, but they are tending to the future as well, making sure that this is something for the long term for them. Not making sure that it is, but finding out whether it is, finding out whether it is. So tell us more. How are they feeling about crystals right now? When you pass from this world, you'll take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So relationships are important to them. They want to do something with someone. They want to have you by their side to share the memories with and to do nice things with. They want partnership. Think it through, and they're thinking it through. Now, they could be a Gemini. They could be, but whatever sign they are thinking a lot about this, thinking it through. This is someone that's got a good head on their shoulders about relationships now, because they've done that inner work. So it could be someone that's got a fair bit of relationship experience, long-term relationship experience, and are being quite careful about who they choose this time. They're watching you and they're listening very carefully. And self-worth. Nice. So that they're seeing that you've got self-worth, that you care about yourself. Yeah, there is that. They're hoping that they will be able to make you happy, fulfill your wishes in relationship. Self-love, because they do see you very self-loving, very, high self-worth. That's why the Majesty card came out. Bad choices. Perhaps they've made bad choices in the past. That's why they're being very careful this time. Perhaps they think that you've made bad choices in the past as well. But yeah, self-love, self-worth. They really are seeing that you are taking good care of yourself. Let's get some messages out from them. What do they want to say? What do they want to say? What would they like to say to crystals? What would they like to say? I feel you. Ooh. Feeling a close connection with you. Emotional connection with you. Perhaps a soul connection with you. Spiritual connection. I wish I could take it back. Perhaps something in their past. Something that they've done. Oh, there's something hiding behind it. I think the world of you. So there are some changes that they wish they could have made. It feels to me like the past stuff. It doesn't feel like stuff with you, to me. What else do I want to say? I wish I could give you more. There's that trepidation, that anxiety that they don't have enough to give you. And there's someone keeping me from you. I think that's connected with the I wish I could take it back. So there's something in their life, perhaps, that they signed up for, locked into their life that they wish that it hadn't. What else do they want to say? Rose-colored glasses. They're a very positive person. Perhaps they're feeling you're a positive person as well, but they're really very hopeful about this connection and hopeful about a happy future together, a long-term future together. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story you wanted to be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower and the shell. Click on the crystal on any device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. It's 11:11 right now, too. I just noticed. Wow. Okay, so if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button down there. Leaving a comment, because that'll get you into that prize draw for a reading with me. At the end of the month, as we'll get in that deeper dive as well. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get some cards out for you and find out how your person's feeling about you at the moment, flowers. Nice. Okay. Kind of slid out sideways there. It's the tending the future card. So this is someone that was thinking long term, perhaps making changes in their life at the moment to ensure a long-term future with you as well. But that's what they're thinking, is a long-term kind of thing, tending to something. Now, I'm getting a feeling of distance here. I don't know why, but if your person's at a distance from you, they could be sorting something out to be with you. Bliss. So they're really happy with you. They feel very happy with you. But there's also something here. I'm feeling that they might be making changes in their life so that they'll be happier. They're like choosing bliss. You know, like when somebody changes their career or gives up their job or something to move somewhere where they'd be really happy, you know, having, like, just making a deliberate choice in their life to be happier. To go somewhere that would be blissful. Generosity. So they're feeling generous towards you, like giving you a lot of things. I'm really picking specific energies up with this. This could be someone who's kind of selling up and moving on, moving toward you, not just to be happy with you, but to be happy perhaps in the place that you're at, or perhaps they're moving to a job that will make them happier as well, that's near you. But yeah, really someone that is thinking a lot about their future and about future happiness. And they're choosing that now, which suggests to me that like they haven't chosen it before, like they were in an unhappy position or something. Queen of Cups, well, the scene is very nurturing, loving, intuitive, and yeah, ready to receive. Like there's this generosity. They want to give you a lot. They might see you as someone that hasn't received a lot, and they want to be the one that takes care of you. The High Priestess, intuitive, and they're seeing this very powerful feminine energy in you. Like there's this inner knowing in you. Very nice. So, you know, you might be putting yourself out there as a healer. I mean, you might be a healer anyway, but you might actually be seen as that, like doing tarot like this or whatever. Or not, but they know that that's you deep down. They can feel it in you. What else? The Devil. The Devil energy. So when we're talking about relationships, the Devil energy is indulgence. It's obsession. It's I can't stop thinking about you. Point of distraction. Yeah, this person is very focused on you. Put this puppet down here, the Devil. It's, you could have a lot of sway on this person, hey? Like they almost feel like defenseless against you. Yeah, okay. Queen of Cups. Some of them might feel a little bit scared that you've kind of taken over their energy with your witchy ways, you know, and bewitched them. They might feel like it's not all them. Do you know what I mean? Their focus on you isn't all of them. They might think you've put a love spell on them. Queen of Cups. Tell us why the Queen of Cups is here. Why the Queen of Cups? The Three of Voices. Heartbroken. Heartbreak. They've seen you go through heartbreak, or they know that you've been through heartbreak. This person wants to be the one that loves you right now and give you a lot as well. Let me just find out a little bit more about that. Two of Voices. Choices. Two of Voices and the Three of Voices. You've made heartbreaking decisions before. Chosen. That could be them too, you know. They could have chosen the wrong kind of person. Well, haven't we all? Chosen the wrong kind of person in relationships before. It has led to heartbreak. They're seeing that with you. They could have been generous with people before, and but they really want to give. They really want to give to you and take care of you. Just behind that is joy. We're really happy with you as well. So they are choosing bliss now and happiness. Tell us why the High Priestess is here. They see your witchy ways. They think that you know. They think that you put a spell on them as well, you know. Seven of Emotions. Seven of Emotions is like confusion about choices. So they're not sure that they're choosing this themselves. That they feel a pull towards you, and they're not sure it's all their energy. Like there is a bit of like this, the feeling so strong that they haven't felt like that before, and they're not sure if it's like you have done something to them. So they're confused. It's not that they're confused why they're choosing you. Like they would choose you anyway, but there's just like a strength behind it. Healing energy, I told you. It's like they know that you're a healer. They know that you're powerful. Even if you're not putting yourself out there as that, they can feel it from you. And there is this feeling like they've pretty much got no choice about this, but they are choosing you. But it feels like they've got no choice about this. There's this Devil energy. It's borderline obsession. Yeah, low-key obsession. Three of Inspiration. They've waited for this. Page of, okay. It's, well, is it the universe or is it you? They're feeling this compulsion to be with you, almost obsession. They're fantasizing like really positively about you, and they've been waiting for that. So they might have had a vision about being with someone like you, such an optimistic, like utopian kind of a vision. And then you've shown up, and then they've got this compulsion to be with you. You seem to match that fantasy that they've got, and that's why they're obsessed with you. And yeah, they're not sure, like, is the universe taking them for a ride here? Not as in like fooling them, but you do seem to be exactly what they've been waiting for. Home, new beginnings, and retreat. Okay. So this home and retreat, they could be like pulling back their energy. Oh no, home and retreat, of course, that was the energy that I was picking up on. I'm getting that they're at a distance from you. That's what I was getting before, they're at a distance. So they're closing something down, selling a house or something like that, and retreating from that for a new beginning with you. And it's not just you as well, although they are pretty obsessed with you. So you've got a big, you know, they could have had a vision of being happy somewhere, and then they kind of meet you wherever you are. It's like, yeah, that's my blissful place too. So even though they're kind of choosing that move or whatever it is to be with you, there's more involved in it as well. And perhaps you have been the instigator of great change in their life, and that might be what's worrying them a little bit too, is that they're kind of suddenly willing to upturn their life. Okay, tell us more. How are they feeling about flowers? There's a strong feeling here, but it's like an ensnared feeling, you know? They might not be able to logic it out why they feel so strongly for you. Time, you're trying too hard, give it time. So they're trying hard, but need to give it time. There's not that. Oh yeah, forgiveness of transformation. This person is going through a lot of change at the moment. Could be changing a lot for you. They could be wondering why they're doing that as well. There could be something about self-forgiveness here for like the huge changes that they're making. It doesn't feel like forgiveness involved with you, this. Unless they're asking for forgiveness for you for the amount of change that they're having to make now that they kind of didn't make before. They're going for it anyway. This person is making a move for sure. They're going for it. They've chosen. I don't know why they've chosen. This is someone that is mature. Whether mature in years or just mature in outlook, the way that they're looking at things is in a mature way. It could be both of them, of course. And there's a spark between you as well. So there's like an excitement. There's that connection between you. There's that fiery spark between you. Attraction, and not just attraction, like not just physical attraction. There's that, but then there's more. There's like this law of attraction thing. It's like that compulsion that they've got to be with you. They're feeling like it's otherworldly, like it's coming from you or coming from the universe. So cynicism and villain. Okay. This could be the energies that they've got around them at the moment, like that they're the wrong one and they're cynical about them, you know, because the cynicism, you see, you've got a couple down here and it's someone else that's cynical about that relationship. So it doesn't have to be people cynical about your relationship with each other, but if they are making these changes that I'm picking up on, big changes in their life for them to be happy, people around them might not be happy for them. They could be cynical of that, going, you know, you're making a mistake here, it's going to be as bad as you've had before or whatever like that, making them out to be the villain as if they always go wrong. And it really doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like they're making a good decision here. Well, let's get some messages out from them. What would they like to say? There's a third party. Well, that's pretty clear, right? So there's a third party in this. I abandon people to make myself feel important. This could be what people are telling them at the moment. If they are moving away from someone at the moment, they could be afraid that this is happening, like this is what they're doing, abandoning somebody. Could have triggers around abandonment as well. And not wanting to abandon anyone. Yeah, that if they're triggered about abandonment, if they've been abandoned in the past and they're more loyal as a result of that and don't abandon people and really give themselves a hard time if they decide to move on from anyone, then the people that are around them could have chosen them because of that, because of their kind of loyalty, their disloyalty to themselves in a way. And yeah, it could be making them feel very bad about kind of moving on. So they are getting out of a tricky situation. Just people around them that are really supportive of them being happy. Please be patient with me, they say. Please be patient with me. As I'm going through these changes, it might take them some time. I feel like I've ruined everything. Previous choices that they've made. Our story isn't over yet. They're coming. This person is going for it. Tell us more what they want to say. What would they like to say? I'm filled with regret. What else? Please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. I've unwittingly sabotaged our connection, and I get emotional when I think of you. Now, you could be helping this person get an out. You could be giving this person some strength to get away from the energies that they've been around. There's just something to think about there. Anyway, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, or want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw. As we'll get in that deeper dive read as well, that'll get you an entry into both of the prize draws. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you, shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So how's your person feeling about you at the moment? Let's get straight into it. They're watching and listening to you very carefully. This person is paying a lot of attention to you right now. Could be a little bit fearful, this person. Tending the garden. Paying attention, tending the garden, doing the things that they need to do. I'm getting like, you know, like chop wood, carry water kind of an energy from that. Getting on with their lives, doing what they need to do, doing the work, sorting their life out, all of that kind of thing. And paying attention to you toward the side kind of thing. It doesn't feel like you're a priority at the moment to this person, but you've caught their eye and they're paying close attention. Generosity. Now, this could be a very generous person, and that could have led them into giving too much away in relationships. And I'm just getting this little trepidation from them. Perhaps they're more wary of themselves than they are of you, you know, of getting into something like too far, too much, giving too much away. What was that again? Tending the garden. So yeah, they're just like keeping on, like looking after themselves and going to the gym and going to work and all of those kind of things, paying the bills. It's almost like this person's trying to distract themselves from you. Caught their eye, but they're like, I need to keep on doing what I'm doing. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of fate. So they might feel like there's a fated connection between you, like there's a strong pull to you. It's not those. Tell us more. How does Shell's person feel about them? Queen of Cups, they want to give to you. So, yes, that could be really triggering them because they're a generous person to a fault, and that the feeling like they want to give to you just might be ringing bells in their head of like, oh, not scared of you, but scared of themselves with someone like you. You know what I mean? So the Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing, and they want to like do lots for you. Knight of Pentacles, so they're taking it slowly. So yeah, if this person is holding back and you're wondering why, yes, they feel like it's a fated connection, but they're afraid of like giving you too much because they've rushed into relationships before. So they're purposely taking it slowly, and that might just like be like enforcing themselves to slow down rather than it being like a natural process, a naturally slow process. The Wheel of Fortune, feel fated, like you're supposed to grow something with each other, kind of materials, the happily ever after, you know, but it's growing something, like living together, a family together, you know, even if that's for babies and a home and lifestyle together. They feel like it's fated, like you're going to be together, like you're made for each other and you should be together. Fated connection. Divine timing, and it's perfect timing too. Still got some trepidation in it though. It's almost a reluctance, you know, to acknowledge it. But as I said, it's not awareness of you, it's awareness of themselves. So the Queen of Cups, why is the Queen of Cups here? They're seeing you as loving and nurturing, someone that they want to take care of, love, protect, someone that yeah, they want to give to, be generous with. Your person could be wealthy. They could have attracted, you know, like gold diggers before, I guess, from that. Queen of Cups. The Page of Emotions and the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. So the Page of Emotions is a card of fantasy. It's, you know, like imagining like the love of your life and being like superbly happy together. Hierophant card could be the card of marriage. It's about doing things the right way for the long term, and it's about commitment, and it's about marriage. So yeah, I think that this could be it. But there's a card, the Page of Emotions is a card of fantasy, so could be fantasizing about that you're kind of perfect for each other, made for each other, fantasizing about this happily ever after together. But in reality, they're like, I need to take this really slowly. Truth and sacred space. So they're taking their space, right? So even if it's the truth, they're a bit scared of that, and so they're holding back. Knight of Pentacles, forcing themselves to take it slowly, even though they don't want to, really. It doesn't come naturally to take it slowly. It comes naturally to them to go too fast. And, you know, they've been there, they've done that. They're not going to do that again. Knight of Pentacles, so they're slowing themselves down. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Seven of Voices, because they could be fooling themselves. Why? The Empress. Are you the Empress? Are you really the one? You know, the Empress is the mother energy. It's the one that, like, divine feminine. Are you really the divine feminine? Because the Emperor, the divine masculine, the Knight of Inspiration, so attracted to you, and they're clear on that too. So the Seven of Voices is like, am I fooling myself that, like, we're twin flames, Emperor and Empress, so attracted, and that seems to be clear. There seems to be clarity, but then there's this big Seven of Voices over the top of it. The Seven of Swords saying, am I fooling myself? So there's so much positive about this that they're like, hang on a minute, too good to be true. I think this is too good to be true. Am I fooling myself again? I've made mistakes like this in the past. Emperor and Empress. Wow. This could be a twin flame. And that could be what they're thinking. Like the Wheel of Fortune says that, right? The first tarot card out is the card of fate. Fated for each other. It's like the universe has put you guys together. New day and a new start is behind that. So they know to take it really slowly, but it's a forced slowness for them. They don't want to take it slowly, really. But they don't want to mess this up either. They don't want to get into something that's wrong for them, is what it is. They're scared of that. So, tell us more. How are they feeling about shells? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. So the heart is pulling them toward you. The mind is saying, hold on, hold up here, slow down, slow down. Tell us more, how they're feeling. Leave the past behind. Yeah. So they've got to get over that, the past things that they've kind of done wrong, right? Before they can allow themselves to come to you. And how do you get over that? Well, if it's like, if you think that you're making the same mistake again, there'll come a point in this process where they look back and it's going like, no, Shells is nothing like this one, because the old one, they had red flags here and there, and I wasn't, and I'm not seeing that in Shells, you know. That's how we heal from it when we've got these fears coming up, by realizing I didn't spot those red flags before, but they were there, and this time they're not there. So they will leave the past behind, I'm feeling, in this process. How else are they feeling? Heartbreak. It's past heartbreak, it's still there, but maturity. So they're handling it in a mature way, and they're slowing themselves down. What else? Love. They're feeling love for you. True love card, but trusting to take that leap of faith is another thing, right? And so that's what they're doing, is they're building up the trust. And it's not so much the trust in you, it is a bit of that, but it's more trusting themselves. Okay, so what do they want to say? What would they like to say to you? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I've got to slow this down. I'm not ready. I'm scared. And one-sided relationship. That's what they've been in, right? That's what they're scared of, is one-sided relationship, them taking care of someone that's not really taking care of them. That's what they've done in the past. They've been generous with people and it's not come back to them. It's been one-sided relationships. That's what they're scared of. They feel you. Feeling the strong connection with you. You could be fated for each other. That's what they're thinking anyway, that you're fated for each other. That's what they're feeling. What else did they want to say? You're the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. Can't stop thinking about you, and they dream about you as well. I don't care, when deep down I really do. Like I told you, they're forcing themselves to slow things down. So they're like, if they see you, they'll be like, don't show her that I care. Let me not show my attraction right now. They're kind of stopping themselves like that, so that they can slow it down. It's just the battle that they've got going on with themselves at the moment. So they like you, love you so much, got these strong feelings for you, that they're battling themselves right now, slowing it down. Destined connection. They're feeling it's a destined connection now. You're made for each other. Yeah, very well could be twin flames. Or are they fooling themselves? That's what they're wondering right now. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, your promotions folder. Check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw to win a reading with me at the end of the month. So good luck with that. As we'll get in that deeper dive read as well, if you get that, then that will give you an entry to the prize draw as well, to the other prize draw, I mean, for a free reading with me. Now, so if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I will see you in there very shortly.